Elizabeth, New Jersey offers a dynamic environment for real estate investors looking to capitalize on its proximity to New York City, diverse population, and strong rental market. As one of the largest cities in the state, Elizabeth benefits from a growing economy, various redevelopment projects, and its strategic location near transportation hubs such as Newark Liberty International Airport, Port Newark Elizabeth Marine Terminal, and major highways. Here's a detailed strategy for how an investor may approach buying investment properties in Elizabeth and developing them. 1. Conduct a thorough market analysis. Step-by-step study Elizabeth's demographics. Elizabeth has a population of over 137,000, with a large percentage of renters, over 70%. The city's multicultural population, consisting of working-class families and professionals, makes it ideal for both residential and commercial investments. Assess property demand. With its proximity to Newark, NYC, and major transportation hubs, demand for rental properties is high. Affordable housing in particular is in demand, as many residents work in nearby urban centers and need accessible, well-maintained housing options. Track market trends. Home prices in Elizabeth have been rising steadily due to increased demand from investors and home buyers alike. However, the prices are still more affordable than nearby cities like Jersey City and Hoboken, making it a relatively accessible market for investors. 2. Focus on prime neighborhoods. Step-by-step, Elmora. Elmora is a highly desirable neighborhood in Elizabeth, known for its tree-lined streets, family-friendly atmosphere, and access to excellent schools. Investors targeting this area should consider single-family homes or duplexes that can be converted into rental properties, as demand for rental housing remains strong. Downtown Elizabeth. The downtown area is undergoing revitalization, with new retail, dining, and housing developments. This makes it a great place for mixed-use properties or multi-family buildings. The potential for appreciation is significant due to the influx of new developments and its proximity to transportation. Peterstown, known as the Burg, Peterstown is a historically Italian neighborhood that has grown more diverse. There is a mix of older homes that can be renovated and newer developments. Investors can focus on buy-and-hold strategies for residential rentals, as the neighborhood is popular among working-class families. North Elizabeth. This neighborhood is located near the Newark Liberty International Airport and Port Elizabeth, making it attractive for people working in logistics and transportation industries. Multifamily homes here can generate high rental income due to demand from workers and proximity to employment hubs. 3. Property types and investment focus. Step-by-step, multifamily properties. Multifamily properties are ideal for investors looking for steady rental income in Elizabeth. With a high percentage of renters, there is a strong demand for well-maintained multi-unit properties. Duplexes, triplexes, and small apartment buildings are especially popular, providing solid cash flow. Mixed-use buildings. In downtown Elizabeth, mixed-use properties that combine commercial storefronts with residential units are increasingly sought after. These properties allow investors to capitalize on the growing retail and housing demand in the area. Retailers, cafes, and local service businesses can thrive on the ground floor, while rental units upstairs provide steady income. Single-family homes. Single-family homes in neighborhoods like Elmora and Westminster can be rented to families looking for more space. Investors can buy properties in need of renovation, add value, and rent them out for a premium, or flip them for a profit. Commercial properties. For investors with a larger capital base, investing in commercial or industrial properties in North Elizabeth near the airport or port can be highly profitable. This area is critical for logistics and warehousing, and demand for commercial space is consistently high. Capitalize on redevelopment and infrastructure projects. The city has been investing heavily in downtown revitalization efforts, improving infrastructure, public spaces, and transportation options. Investors should look at properties in downtown that can benefit from this improvement, as property values are expected to rise in the coming years. Elizabeth's location along the NJ Transit rail line makes it a prime spot for transportation-oriented development projects. Investors can focus on properties within walking distance of train stations, catering to commuters who work in Newark or Manhattan. Such developments are in high demand among young professionals and families. With the port and airport providing a strong employment base, properties in North Elizabeth are attractive for workers in these industries. Investors can look for older multi-family buildings near these areas, renovate them, and rent to the workforce that depends on these industrial hubs. Take advantage of government incentives. Parts of Elizabeth fall within federally designated opportunity zones, which offer tax advantages to investors. By investing in these areas, you can defer capital gains taxes and potentially reduce your tax liability, especially with long-term investments. Elizabeth is part of New Jersey's Urban Enterprise Zone program, which provides tax incentives for businesses and developers. If you're investing in commercial or mixed-use properties, you may qualify for reduced sales tax rates and other financial benefits that can improve your return on investment. The NJ Housing and Mortgage Finance Agency offers financing programs to investors who are developing affordable housing in areas like Elizabeth. These programs can help lower development costs, making it easier to rehabilitate or construct multifamily units for low-income renters. Financing and partnership opportunities. Partnering with local lenders familiar with Elizabeth's market can offer better loan terms, especially for multifamily and mixed-use developments. Many banks in the area offer competitive rates for investors who contribute to revitalizing the city. If you're acquiring distressed properties, consider using bridge loans to finance renovations. These short-term loans can help fund improvements while you increase the property's value, after which you can refinance or sell for a profit. Work with local developers who have experience in Elizabeth's market. They often have access to zoning expertise, permitting processes, and labor resources that can streamline your development project. Joint ventures with local firms can also reduce risks, as they may already be familiar with specific neighborhoods and potential opportunities. So let's dive into the renovation and development strategy step by step. First up, renovating to modern standards. You see, Elizabeth has many older buildings that can be purchased at a discount and renovated. The key here is to focus on adding modern features such as energy-efficient systems, updated kitchens and bathrooms, and of course, improved curb appeal. These upgrades can help you command higher rental rates or increase the resale value. Next, think about adding additional units. If zoning permits, consider adding units to single-family homes or converting larger properties into multifamily residences. This approach maximizes rental income and increases the overall value of the property. In neighborhoods like Peterstown, demand for affordable rental units is high, making this a profitable strategy. And finally, develop for commuters. With many people commuting to Newark and New York City, focus on making your properties appealing to these tenants. This can include creating smaller, affordable apartments near public transit hubs, or offering amenities like parking, gyms, or modern co-working spaces. 8. Long-term rental strategy, step-by-step target. Young professionals and families. Elizabeth's proximity to major employment centers makes it an attractive place for young professionals and families seeking more affordable housing than in New York City or Newark. Focus on rental units that cater to these demographics, offering amenities such as modern appliances, proximity to schools, and easy access to public transportation. Maintain affordable housing options. There is significant demand for affordable housing in Elizabeth. By offering well-maintained, affordable units, you can tap into this market and benefit from a stable tenant base, while potentially qualifying for government programs that support affordable housing development. Rent-to-own programs. In some neighborhoods, offering rent-to-own options can attract long-term tenants who are looking to transition into homeownership. This can be particularly appealing in working-class areas where tenants aspire to eventually own their homes. 9. Exit strategies and profitability. Step by step, hold for appreciation. Given the current revitalization efforts and growing demand for rental properties, a buy-and-hold strategy could be the most profitable in the long term. As Elizabeth continues to develop, property values are expected to rise, providing strong returns for investors who can maintain their properties over time. Fix and flip. For investors looking for shorter-term profits, Elizabeth's older housing stock offers opportunities for fix and flip projects. Target distressed properties, renovate them to modern standards, and sell them to first-time homebuyers or investors looking for rental properties. Sell to larger developers. As Elizabeth continues to attract attention, larger institutional investors or developers may look to acquire portfolios of multifamily or mixed-use properties. You could package several properties together and sell them to a larger developer, especially after adding value through renovations. 10. Manage risk and ensure compliance. Step by step, work with local authorities. Ensure that your development complies with local zoning laws and building codes. Elizabeth has specific requirements for development, particularly in historic neighborhoods, so working closely with city planners can help you avoid delays and fines. strong property management. To ensure consistent cash flow, especially for multifamily or rental properties, consider hiring a reputable property management company. They can help maintain the property, handle tenant relations, and ensure your investment remains profitable. Contingency planning. Always budget for unexpected repairs or market fluctuations. Elizabeth is a growing city, but it's important to have reserves to handle vacancies, maintenance, or potential downturns in the real estate market. Final thoughts. Elizabeth, New Jersey presents a rich landscape for real estate investors looking for long-term appreciation and steady rental income. By focusing on key neighborhoods, taking advantage of government incentives, and aligning with local development trends, investors can create a sustainable and profitable strategy in this vibrant city. Whether focusing on multifamily units, commercial properties, or mixed-use developments, a well-planned investment approach can yield significant returns.